Mercedes-Benz E-Class Coupe E350. Hello, today we're checking out the Mercedes-Benz E-Class Coupe. While I could bore you with details such as 268 horsepower or the 258 pound-feet of torque at a low 2400 RPM, the 7-speed automatic transmission with manual shifting and paddle shifters on the steering wheel, I think we'll take a look at all the technology and really neat aspects that this car has. These features are not posted on Mercedes-Benz website, and they're typically something you discover after you purchase the car. If you're anything like me, you'll love looking at this stuff beforehand to see what you're going to get. So, let's check it out. This car has the P1 and P2 premium packages. This vehicle is equipped with heated and ventilated front passenger seats. Now, while most Mercedes have had the feature for a long time where you can roll down the windows from the outside of the car by simply aiming the remote control at the infrared jack on the door handle, this car, while rolling the windows down, also starts the ventilated seat for the front driver. Getting in and out of this car is a cinch. This car has keyless go, so all I do is keep the key in my pocket and touch the door handle. The car automatically unlocks because I'm in proximity to the car, and I open the door. To lock the door, simply touch the outside of the handle, and the car locks. So let's say you have a passenger who needs to get into the back seat. In most coupes, this is a pain, but with this car, there's a little handle on the side of the front seat. You just pull it forward, and the seat electronically will roll forward, giving plenty of room to get in and out. When you're finished, of course, because Mercedes thought of everything, when you put the seat back, it rolls back to the previous position, of course, that it was set for. Once you're inside the car, starting it is simple. Put your foot on the brake and press the engine start and stop button, which is located where you would normally put the key. When you press it, it automatically starts, and a little retractable arm comes out and hands you the seat belt. How awesome is that? This car also has rear view camera. So, if I start it, alright, and if I put the car in reverse, the screen automatically switches to show me what's behind the car, which is pretty awesome. Now in this car, this is the digital climate control system. Unlike my C, which has just a dial where you set the temperature, this has control buttons where you can actually set the temperature kind of digitally on the display. So if we turn on auto, you'll see it says 71 degrees here. You can change that to be anything you want, 70, 68, you know, you just push up to increase it, the temperature. You do have, you can leave it in automatic mode, or you do have control over the fan speed as well. So if it's too noisy, you can push down and lower the fan speed to anything you want. You can also switch the modes over here to be just, let me see if I can get that in focus. There you go. You can switch the modes to be to the front, or you can have the defroster, just defroster and feet, or you could have it front and feet, or just by feet. So you do have control over all that, even though it's, you know, fully automatic. Alright, we're going to check out the command system from Mercedes-Benz. This is very similar to what I have currently in my C-Class. It has a 7-inch widescreen, very high-resolution display, full color. And what I love about this, it has the new multimedia interface, which allows you to connect your iPod or other type of MP3 player in the glove box and gives you full control on this command screen. So for example, I can go into music and I can select by playlist, artist, album, track, genre, composer directly from my iPod, which as you can see here is named Mercedes-Pod. So I can go by artist and scroll through all of the artists to find what I'm looking for. It's a much quicker access than trying to deal with it on the gauge on the speedometer. Is navigation. The navigation display on this car is great. It's just like the C, except that it has, in addition to all those great features, it has traffic. So you can overlay traffic information and find out where there's traffic with little icons on the path. It's really fantastic. Under the audio options, we have right now media interface selected, which is we're listening to the iPod. It also has music register, which is music stored on the internal hard drive. The hard drive in this car is basically for the navigation system. All the maps and everything are loaded onto it so that you don't need discs. But you can also store music on there. There is a partition of space so that you can rip songs onto it. I don't really see the need because I've got an iPod in here with as many gigabytes as I want. Memory card. There's a memory card slot on the front of the radio, and you can put cards into there. Disc. It has a 6 CD changer, and it's the type where you just keep inserting discs into the dashboard, and it takes up to 6 of them. Satellite radio. This does have Sirius XM satellite radio. The stations work wonderfully. This car also has the latest tuner from Sirius, which allows it to pull in, and this is just a fun thing for me, a couple of Canadian stations. So I can actually listen to, let me see if I can get to them. You can browse by category of music, or you can jump to just all channels and scroll through. I'm going to go over to, I think it's under Latin and World. Yep, here it is. So I can listen to channel 88, Rock Velour, which is the soft rock station up in Montreal. Seeing if I could show off the headlights. These are curve illuminating headlights, so if I turn the steering wheel, it just kind of changes direction.
Now turn right.
And they kind of turn into wherever you're going, so they illuminate the street as you turn, which is just pretty swift.
Okay. Zooming into the controls. How nicely lit they are. GPS.
The great interior at night.
Yes.
And it's got the ambient lights in the footwell. You can see it illuminates your feet, so you can see where the pedals you're pushing. And you also have the illumination in the door handles, so you can find them. And also the nice lighting strips around the seat controls. So this has just been a quick glance of some of the gadgets and gizmos that Mercedes put into this new E-Class Coupe. It's really incredible. And a special thank you goes out to Mercedes-Benz for giving me this vehicle for the weekend to do some video logs, some photos, and have a great time. So it's currently Saturday, and I've got 2 more days of fun ahead of me.